Your pain is a package for the light. Your pain is the portal to accessing more of the blessings, miracles, overflow, abundance, ease, grace, success that you want. Oh, I'm in this right now. The discomfort, the defense, the mechanisms we use to protect ourselves, to deflect, to dissuade, to distract are immense. The friction is intense. But ultimately, to access the caliber of light and blessings that are already yours, that already exist in the quantum field, and all we need to do is align to that timeline, play in that movie, be the observer, and access our free will to make the choice. We have the opportunity to align with this today, right here, right now, because there's ever only now. So one thing I love so much about tapping is that not only can you not run from the pain, bypass the pain, numb the pain, mute the pain, shame the pain, guilt the pain, but it's actually the way through. I think it's the Rumi quote that says, "The crack is where the light enters you," or it's Leonard Cohen, or both. Yes, maybe, and maybe I'm just, I didn't sleep very well last night, and that's okay. Among other things, Dream Awake EFT tapping helped me heal from decades of insomnia. I'm talking sleeping 1 or 2 hours a night for years on end. So sometimes I have hiccups, especially around moments of transformation and the lunar cycle, obviously, but also just moments of like something is ready to come forth, something new is ready to come through, and you're required to change. And these are, again, the moments that people shy away from. And understandably, right? We want the sexy stuff. We want the savvy stuff. We want it to be all shiny and sleek and easeful. And yes, that is totally, totally fucking possible. And our souls came onto the planet with a very specific agenda. Things to heal, things to move through, things to transform, as well as things to co-create and share, and miracles to bestow and express and experience the magic of this physical realm. So I had a friend, a colleague rather, and a coach all at the same time reach out and share with me just her experience of doing my free Activate Your Artistic Vision EFT tapping session. You can find the link below. You don't need to be an artist to do this. Ultimately, I believe that we're all artists because we're all creative beings. Our thoughts are creative, our emotions are creative, our beliefs are creative, our way of moving through the world is creative. We're innately fantastical and full of imagination and buoyant creative energy, and it's all a beautiful thing. But what I noted in her experience that she transmitted to me was that there was no bypassing the somatic experience. And ultimately, that's where the trauma, that's where the programs, that's where the beliefs live, is in our bodies, in our tissues. And that's why tapping is so powerful, because it doesn't just address the minds and beliefs and neural networks and neural pathways and rewiring new neurons of what we want to be thinking and believing, but it attends to the body, which is ultimately where it's the unconscious, right? You can't bypass the nervous system. The nervous system is like the gateway. And today's been so interesting because I've felt my body, the physiological automatic response of wanting to shut down, of wanting to go into freeze, of wanting to go into dorsal vagal states of just like total shutdown, feeling totally helpless, totally shut off from the world, maybe even self-pity, hopelessness, all these things. And I'm aware of the pattern now, which is already such a gift, right? Everything comes in steps and comes in layers. We see something and like, I want this, I want to do this, I want to do it this way, but we're not always willing to go through the muck to get there. And again, what I love about tapping is that it really accelerates the journey. You're healing, you're transforming, you're transmuting, you're alchemizing, you're rewiring, refiring, you're manifesting all at the fucking same time. And the more space you create within you when you release those denser, darker programs or imprints or ancestral patterns, and personal traumas and collective traumas and all soul agendas, all these things, there's more space inside your being to be creative with that energy, to spend more time, more focus, more of your sacred soul space to be creating what you want. And that's how it accelerates your manifesting powers, right? We're essentially releasing the resistance, the friction layer that's like blocking the flow of life that wants to come in, wants to come in, wants to come in, wants to come in. And ultimately it's opening our vessel to allowing it, because it wants to come in and we deserve to have it. And I think that is a core wound we all share, perhaps, is that parts of us, perhaps deep whispered, unspoken parts of us, believe that we don't somehow deserve it. And so even just tapping on your chest with me right here, right now, and even just by tapping on the chest, we're telling the amygdala, the fear center in our brain, that we're safe. And especially as we move into healing and transforming and actually processing deep traumas and intense things that have happened to us, or really just programs and patterns and belief systems that feel like fact versus this is just a perception that's been ingrained over time. It's super normal to feel like your unconscious doesn't want to look at this, that we're accessing new territory, and the unconscious, the nervous system, it just wants to keep you safe. So even the process of tapping your chest right here, right now, you're telling your mind, body, and nervous system that you're safe. And this is actually how you can also amplify your affirmations, right? I don't really do affirmations. The closest thing I do to affirmations are tapping affirmations. I always include the body. I'm always including my soma, my somatic body, the wisdom of my body, where all of this is stored. A lot of society wants us to do a top-down approach, but ultimately healing and transformation and manifestation is a bottom-up approach from the body and the nervous system. We have to incorporate all of it. So just even tapping on the chest and repeating, it's possible, I'm safe right now. It's possible, it's safe for me to look at this right now. I'm choosing to believe that I am supported exactly as I am and in every step of my healing and transformation process. And that I deserve this kind of safety in my nervous system, my body, and my life. Exactly as I am. I love and deeply accept myself. And I'm open to miracles. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Amazing, beautiful soul. So, if you're ready to actually be with the pain, look at it, bring love to it, empathy, compassion, forgiveness. This is what actually allows us to open up our neural networks and rewire new neural pathways in our brain to clear the stagnation and static and defense and pushback and againstness and guilt and shame and defense mechanisms out of the subconscious. The subconscious is just trying to protect us. Bless it. We love it. There's wisdom there for us to take. So we can create new space, access new realms of elevated awareness and consciousness and connection and expansion, so we can be, do, and have the people, things, places, experiences we're meant to co-create and receive. I would love to continue this journey with you. I have a super, super special and very accessible one-on-one offering happening right now. It's 30 minutes one-on-one with me. It's called Thrive into 2025. So many actors in the industry are saying survive until 2025, but we're not here to survive. We're here to thrive even as we're growing. Even as we're carrying that energy of transformation, even saying yes to a new destiny. We get to thrive in this aspect too. It's not then, it's not far out, it's not after we achieve this, and this. No, we thrive in the process. Woo! Sometimes when you tap, you hiccup as well. There's a lot of off-gassing symptoms. I can make another video about those. It's actually a really good sign that the energy is moving and we've touched upon something that is ready to alchemize, to transmute and transform and be released. So I would love to meet you there. It's over Zoom. You keep the recording for life. It's personalized to you. You can come back to it whenever you want to. There's journaling questions for integration and a beautiful heart-opening breathwork practice all about connecting with the magnetic power of your heart, which is just one of the most beautiful creative centers we have, if not the most. But we can also talk about the power of the sacral and the womb and all that stuff, but that's for another time. Anyways, I would love to see you there. You can always reach out with questions at impulse@actortoartist.com. This special price, 111, is only available till the end of October. So I highly encourage you to take advantage of that. If you're feeling like I want to tap, but I don't have the resources to make that kind of investment in myself right now, be sure to grab my free Activate Your Artistic Vision tapping session. So many creative rebels, souls like you are having breakthroughs across the planet. You get to keep it. You can do it again and again and again and again and again and again and again because it's just so amazing and fun and magical. It really is, because the ease and relief and openness and expansion and like soulful sigh you have at the end of a tapping session is like ecstasy. It's like, it's kaif. That's the word that's coming to me. Kaif is just, it's ecstasy, it's bliss, it's like one with the light of the creator. It's like the way I feel while performing. I feel just absolute wholeness and oneness and ecstatic expression of my being. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And I would love for you to meet me in the comments. Share your thoughts. Share what you think about how pain can be the portal to more light. And if you're not sure what to say, you can say, I'm open to maybe accessing my pain so I can transform it. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. And I can't wait to see you in the next video. So much love. Take care, beautiful tapping souls.